What is up, everybody? It's your boy Dan.
And your boy Matt.
So this is Matt Paquette from Vine back in the day. He now works for...
I work for Matty Paquette.
Yeah, the famous YouTuber.
He's a YouTuber.
Yeah. I just say famous because he has like a ton of subscribers.
Yeah, I think he has 670,000 now.
Yeah, so like a little bit.
He's got a few.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do like a hangout and talk. And this is like a new format that I'm doing. And yeah, we're just going to review this game, Moon Hunters. We're going to play it a bit as we're talking and talk about life.
Sure.
Cool.
Sounds good.
All right, awesome. So I think you just press a button to join.
Oh.
Awesome.
Hey.
Cool.
Little fireballs.
Let's get started on the game first. Okay, what do we want to play as?
Do we both choose?
I don't know, man. You just choose
I'll
a track.
be Dust Folk.
Sure.
Dust Folk.
Somehow this affects the thing. Okay. Sorry, people. We're not going to really...
Yeah, no one cares about story, right?
Yeah. I'm sure we're just joking. Whoever made Moon Hunters, don't get mad at us. I'm sure it's an amazing story, an amazing plot that's worth investing your time into. Sorry is a generated world, so it's different every time you play.
Whoa.
Very cool.
It's like Minecraft.
Whoa! Minecraft 2.0! Okay. Air is getting thin. Sure.
Oh, no.
Why not?
Okay, I'm gonna click buttons. Ooh, I'm a
Whoa!
wolf.
Okay, this is actually really cool.
Whoa. Nice. Ooh, I'm like Mega Man from Smash Bros. Alright, let's do this.
Cool.
Ooh.
So, Matt, this
Yeah.
is something that I've always actually wanted to talk with you more about, is I wanted to ask you about Vine. Like, back in the day and getting started with Vine. How did you, like, get into it, per se?
Yeah, so I used to be a Viner, and sorry, I can't do two things at once.
That's okay, man.
apparently.
That's okay. Just try your best.
And so I used to be a Viner.
Yeah.
And the way I got into that is I had a friend who posted a video on Vine, and it like got picked up and was getting a bunch of views. And my initial response was, "Oh man, I need to like one up him."
Okay.
So my initial idea was, go to YouTube, find a funny video, download it, and put it on Vine.
Cool.
And at the time, you couldn't really do that. Like, there was no feature to like upload videos.
Sure.
So I found a way to like hack into the phone and like upload videos that you couldn't like normally upload.
Yeah.
And I guess
That's you, I think.
I have to click the button.
Yeah.
So I uploaded a video, and with no intention of ever like doing anything other than posting that one single video.
Right.
In like the first couple hours, it got like 10,000 likes.
What?
And
Oh my gosh.
so there was someone who like shared it,
Right.
who I guess had a lot of followers.
Mm-hmm.
So someone shared it, and then I think within like 24 hours, it was like #1 on the Comedy Channel.
Wow.
Yeah. So
even though you just ripped it off from
you just
somewhere?
ripped off the
For
YouTube,
real?
yeah.
Oh my gosh. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I had no
That's really
intentions
funny.
of like becoming like a Viner. I mean, that wasn't really a thing at the time.
Totally.
It was just a silly app.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, yeah, I posted that video, and then
Much like TikTok.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it kind of took off, and then so I was like, well, I guess I kind of got to do something with this now. I can't just post it and do nothing. So
Okay.
yeah, so I started making some videos. Originally, I was just I wanted to just like make funny videos because I was like an awkward teenager. So I
Sure.
did more like post like I would take videos and put funny songs to them, or like use After Effects and like make funny edits. And I was just basically posting memes. Like now we would call those memes. Back then,
Yeah.
it wasn't really called that. So anyways, I just became a meme page for the longest time.
Cool.
And then I probably got like 50,000 followers in like the span of like 3 or 4 months.
Wow.
And then I came to a certain point where I was like, I don't really want to just be a page anymore. I'd rather be like, you know, a person. I don't want to be like a funny Vine page. I'd rather be a funny Viner. So me and a friend who also kind of accumulated like 50,000 followers as well. We started making videos together.
That was Cameron?
Cameron,
cool.
yeah.
Cameron Goldsworthy.
Cameron Goldsworthy.
Yeah.
So we were making videos together. And then I started just doing like After Effects stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So like I was saying before, you couldn't actually upload videos. So because I knew how to use After Effects, I thought it would be good to like kind of like fool some people, like make a video that looked real, but was actually fake. So we came up with like these knife throwing videos, and that probably took me from like 50,000 followers to like 100,000 over the course of like the next 5 months.
Wow. Yeah, I remember seeing a couple of them. They're pretty well done.
Yeah, thanks. So I kind of did that a bunch too, because people enjoyed them and they shared a lot. So I did that for a while. And lion form. Oh, I can't afford it.
You got to save up.
I understand. This is a shop.
Yes.
So I was, so I rode that train for a while. And eventually that took me to like, 300,000 followers. And then I was just doing more VFX stuff. And then I pretty much just rode out the VFX train till the end. Because like
till the end of Vine or till the
end of Vine, yeah.
Okay.
So I kind of just focused on doing visual effects, and that kind of took me like up to like 700,000 followers, and by the end it was like a little more than that, 750. But within that time frame, I was also doing a lot of brand deals.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, a lot of other Viners weren't brand friendly, so that's a big thing.
Like what do you mean brand deals? Like
brand
what would that like encompass?
Yeah. So basically, I had a manager that worked for a marketing agency, and he would find companies that wanted to do online promotions for their whatever products and services, whatever. So I did brand deals from anything from like stupid iPhone apps to like Burger King and like Wonder Bar, which is, who owns Wonder Bar?
You did Wonder Bar?
Yeah, I did a Wonder Bar ad.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So like there's it ranged from like big brands to small brands, but because I was doing like visual effects, I kind of stood out from like a lot of the other Vine influencers.
Right.
Which was great. Like in the Vine history, I probably made some of the most money, but didn't have like the most followers.
Really? That's interesting.
Really cool.
And it's that. Do you think that was because you were the most brand friendly?
I was the most brand friendly, and I had a really good marketing agency behind me
I see.
Who could get me the gigs. And like I still do stuff with them. It's just a little different. Like I'm no longer an influencer. I do more like creator stuff. So for example, the last thing I did for them, I did I think it was Hasbro. They came out with a little drone.
Okay.
And they wanted some video content for it, but they didn't really care about like the views on the video. They were paying for the video content.
Right. Okay.
So that's kind of the difference between like a creator and an influencer.
Okay. So what is the difference between a creator and an influencer?
Exactly. So an influencer, you're essentially selling your influence. You're selling your views. Creator, you're selling like your video content. Now the cool thing with a creator is you can make a lot of money and you don't have to rely on other people, which is the problem with an influencer. The only problem is that there's not as much money as a creator. As an influencer, it's almost like it's exponential, like how much money you can make, because it's all based on like times your followers.
Right.
So
right. But you still have to create quality content so that people you maintain that influence.
Yeah.
Right. Because I guess it's easy for people to see influencers as people who are kind of like maybe sellouts. I don't know. Do you think so?
Influencers?
Because they use their views for like brand deals or to influence stuff. What do you think?
Yeah, it's interesting. So the idea of selling out is pretty tough, because like you need to sell out to a point to survive as an influencer. Totally. So like if you're a YouTuber, you need to do brand deals or else you're not going to make money. Yeah.
No, that's fair. And someone who does like their work, I guess the concept of selling out is really subjective, because because your work is worth its value in time, right?
Yeah. And
like, because people can only work so long for free.
Yeah, totally. And kind of like back to your like original question though about like maintaining quality.
Yeah.
Like I think that's true for like a majority. But then you have people like Jake Paul or even like on Vine, you had like just like these like attractive dudes who completely talentless, steal jokes, but like the quality like minimum,
right,
but, like,
right.
Influence. Like,
shots fired.
No, it's true. Like
yeah.
I think, and like you see it all over TikTok.
Right.
And like
right.
musically, it's not anymore.
Yeah, I mean it's even with memes though. I mean look how people like there's a big group of people that are just like, well, this meme's just a copy of this meme, right?
Yeah.
There's a difference between innovation and just writing something. Yeah, regurgitation. I like that. Yeah, that's a really good one.
Yeah. Okay, so it looks like my weeds are kind of like a shield. Like it slows down the monsters.
Yeah, you're definitely AOE or not AOE support.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah, my guy's DPS. I think I should have been a tank. That's really cool, man.
Yeah.
So now you're working for Maddie.
Yeah.
And you like that? Like, how is it refreshing not having to worry about
what to do next?
Yeah. Like
Totally.
worry about having to always create and like that pressure to satisfy your fans.
So like even after Vine, it's like the thing with my Vine career is that I could rely as an influencer and a creator. So I kind of found a middle ground. I could rely like on my content, and like influence was a big bonus. But even after Vine, like I was still like making like Vine money, like just making content for brands. But I did a lot of freelancing in that time, and that was really stressful. Like just always trying to find like the next gig. So like working with Maddie now it's great. But it's also nice like still being in like the online world. But not having the responsibility of like coming up with video ideas and basically I'm just executing.
Yeah, I did freelance graphic design for quite a while, and man, it's its own job even just to promote yourself and get jobs. So it's so refreshing when you can just like chill out and work for somebody and you don't even have to worry about it, man. It's so nice. Oh, I'm totally dead. I got wrecked. This is kind of a cool game though, eh? This is like my all-time favorite style. Like,
is it?
Like game style? Yeah, it's my absolute favorite. Like any game like this, I'm all about.
Nice.
It's really, really nostalgic for me.
Like art style and like gameplay.
Precisely.
Mechanics.
Like I actually want to make a game like this. I think it would be a lot of fun. Because what I like about it is it has far less graphics, but somehow they use the atmosphere, music, and the what you see to the best ability they can, because they create atmosphere out of pixels, right? They don't have 3D, they don't have everything. They just use colors and lines and shapes to create something beautiful, and I love it.
It is a very like beautiful game for sure. Yeah, I feel like you should like sit down and really appreciate the fullness of this game. Like after. I
agree. I actually think I might, to be honest. Oh, this is dangerous. Maybe we shouldn't. Let's just go to the merchant. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It's such an anomaly, man, that you that happened. Like it seems like it's a fluke, you know? And it, like so many people are looking for how can my YouTube channel or how can everything I do make it, right? Like even me, like look what I'm doing right now. I'm making a YouTube channel. What, like aside from luck, and I know that a lot of what you got was very circumstantial, but what would you suggest to people that are just starting out or people that are trying to expand their channel or get bigger?
Yeah. Try and like find ways to do things differently than what other people are doing. For example, someone who did a really good job of that is David Dobrik. You know who that is?
Okay.
So I do. He's a YouTuber, and like he just started doing vlogs. But then like there's a million vloggers out there. He probably started in like 2017. It was after Vine he started, and he used to be a Viner, so he did already have a bit of an audience. But I think he grew his like entire YouTube channel organically.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. So the thing with David is he's really funny, and he found a way to do things, to vlog differently from other people.
Okay.
So they're really quick, really punchy, just like one-liners or the whole video.
Right.
And he was able to replicate that and do it on like a weekly basis, probably like by like doing like 2 videos a week.
That must have been a crazy transition from doing something that you were used to doing like for like 6 seconds or less, right?
Yeah.
And then having to somehow translate that into videos that are like 10 minutes, 5 minutes long or whatever. That's weird, man. It's really, really strange. That must have been a really tough transition.
Yeah. Yeah, I know he did a really good job at it, but it's just again like standing out. Now when it comes to gaming, you have like kind of have 2 avenues. You have personality and you have talent. So like somewhere like Ninja, I feel like he found a good spot of the 2 of those. He kind of has like this personality that works really well for what he's doing.
Right.
But then he's also super good at Fortnite. So I think people really found him because of his talent.
Really?
I think so.
Because he just kept winning game after game?
Yeah, he was kind of like the first to be streaming Fortnite really well. And like just do really good at it.
True.
And now there's many more that are like better than him in both senses, but...
I wouldn't say that's too bad.
No, I'm
Yeah, I heard that there's this one guy who's like challenging him and Ninja said no. I don't know the drama to Fortnite, nor do I care. I don't even know why I mentioned that. Oh, that's not my sphere of influence at all.
Yeah, I have no clue. But yeah, just trying to figure out ways to do it differently than others. Also, always remember like what value are you providing.
Right. Yeah,
so
like your personality or...
Right, and like especially in your content, like what message are you portraying, and why should your viewer care? So for example, when you're doing tutorials, that's a great way of like, building an audience because you're immediately just providing value. And now after you've... Oh shoot, I'm gonna die.
Dang it. That's okay.
After you've provided the value, people might stay for your personality.
Right.
So I have a friend I met in LA just by chance. I went to church and he just happened to attend that church. And he was saying the best way to start a YouTube channel is to teach. Okay. And then once you've built like 100,000 subscribers that way, start doing whatever the heck you want because now you have a platform to launch from.
Like people actually know you and care about you more than just the things that you are like teaching them.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So essentially, build your fan base before you start doing whatever you want.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was his path to success. And I think that's so true. Like if I were gonna start a YouTube channel, I would probably teach video editing or like kind of like maybe a bit more technical stuff.
Right.
I feel like there's a million photographers trying to be YouTubers right now.
Really?
Yeah, like especially like in like the realm that like Maddie's in, like in like the realm of YouTube that I'm in, like it's so saturated.
Like filmography, photography, things like that.
Everybody wants to be the next Casey Neistat.
Right. Like the cool vlogger, essentially?
Yeah, but like more like filmy vlogger, like filmmaker.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And like now I would see it a lot more because like that's the YouTube world I'm in. But like at the same time, everybody wants to be like, a gamer on YouTube.
Of course. Look at me.
Yeah, there you go. Look at us. We're gaming on YouTube.
We're gaming.
You know what? We should probably kill more mushrooms to get the food.
I want to train.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
All right. I got pride.
Can I train too? Nope.
You just did.
Oh, okay.
Because by you agreeing, you trained with me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I wish it worked like that in real life.
You have strength. Give it a month or 2, man. I wish life was as like easy and quick as video games. Like here's some money. I'm stronger.
Yeah. What was I saying though? Oh, like if I were gonna start a gaming channel.
Yeah.
I feel like you definitely have to try and stand out.
Right. Yeah.
So
I'm trying to do that with this.
Yeah, and like I see what we're doing about like we're talking about something that's separate from gaming, you know, that
Yeah.
could have some sort of like value to someone.
Yeah. Well, that's precisely it.
Exactly.
Like the reason I started my channel actually, I started with the Mick and Dan vlog because my wife and I, we went to Kenya, Africa, and really what I wanted to do actually was to share with people back home, but then it slowly became, now I want to use it to teach people self-defense.
Yeah.
And then it just became like a passion to create stuff. Like, to be honest with you, I just really like creating YouTube videos now.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of awesome. I don't know.
Totally. You not, sir? Do this.
So, okay, so I have a question. So I've had a YouTube channel for like, I don't know, like a month now. And obviously, I just started and I shouldn't expect a lot because it's like anything in life, it takes build up, right? Like, if fame was microwavable for everyone, then no one would be actually famous, right?
Totally.
So I guess my question is, for someone like me who starts just a little while or even has been doing it for a while, how do they not get discouraged? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm already even I'm getting a little discouraged. Like, I'll get like 1 or 2 views on my Sekiro videos, or even a video that I spend like a ton of time on.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever had those? Because I know that you come from a place where you get a lot of views. And you've had a lot of luck, I guess.
Yeah.
But have you had times when you're discouraged, and how'd you deal with that?
Yeah, you do. I used to say, okay, here's my discouragement.
Preach to me, Matt. Preach to me.
So back in the Vine days, Vine was extremely toxic. So everyone was getting hate comments everywhere for whatever. Yeah. And if you couldn't deal with the hate, it would like basically make or you just teleported.
Oh dang.
It would basically make or break your account. If you couldn't handle it, like, you're not going to be a Viner.
Really?
So essentially, I kind of see it in the same realm. Like, if you can't deal with it, if you can't deal with no audience, it's gonna be, you're probably not gonna be able to like surpass that barrier.
Really?
I don't know. I mean, that was kind of the way with Vine, right? Like, if people were hating on you and you couldn't deal with it, you would just give up. So you just kind of have to push through it and you know, try not to put your emotions in the numbers. That was another thing. Probably stay in my weeds if you can.
Yeah. So don't focus on the numbers.
Yeah, try and separate yourself from the numbers. Oh, just hit them from the back.
Develop a thick skin to it.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, on Vine, like, we developed such a thick skin.
Yeah. And I mean no offense, but it really sounds like TikTok when you describe this stuff.
Oh, totally.
It sounds like TikTok so much. Everyone says like Vine is TikTok 2.0.
Yeah. Which, so Vine 2, like the Byte app, is actually in...
Byte?
Byte, you know about it? BYTE?
No!
So, yeah, so that's like the official like Vine 2.
Really? Wow.
And it's in beta right now. So closed beta.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, the verified Twitter account will not get you in.
Really?
Into the closed beta. But eventually, it'll come out. Is this our friend?
Yeah!
What? He fights with us?
He's my buddy.
That's it.
Let's go back to that moon altar and heal.
Mushroom.
Yeah, we gotta heal though, eh?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'll help you with this guy.
Thank you.
So, discouragement, bite.
Oh, yeah, so that's coming out. Yeah, so you really gotta try and, like, focus, or not put your emotions where the numbers are. So, for example, there's this kid who followed me back when I was doing Vine, and he was asking me for advice.
Yeah.
Same sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And
it's being used.
Oh, that's lame. And he has an account. I think his name's like 22 Scoops.
Okay.
And he's probably been posting like every week or like multiple videos a week for like years.
Yeah.
He still doesn't get views.
Really?
So like you can only push so hard. Like,
but why do you think that was? Do you think it's just dumb luck?
No, I think nobody cares about his content.
Because what he's selling isn't...
Well, he's not providing any value to, like his content's not entertaining, so there's no entertainment value. Right.
So he didn't have a clear picture necessarily.
Well, I think...
or it just wasn't
like,
viable.
Because
like,
people always
model.
say like keep like working hard, and eventually like people will come.
Of course, that's like the capitalist like American.
Yeah, like don't give up. But I like
if your effort will equal success, which is not always true.
No, work smarter, not harder.
Yes.
That was like back in the Vine days. Like I didn't really like work super hard. Like I made like one video a week.
Right.
But we would like.
But you'd make it quality.
Yeah, we'd get our friends to share it and maximize every post we could.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you take those.
Thank you.
You need it. You're good.
Thanks.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, but no, like he's a great kid, but his content just like I don't know who would be interested in it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
The more I study like success and the reason why people succeed and don't succeed, the more it points people to like what's the reason why.
Look at your kills and my kills.
I know. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm kind of like.
You're really supportive though.
Yeah, I definitely support myself with my vines.
Yes.
I don't know what cooking is, but
do it. Why not?
Oh, I'm gonna put water
and flour.
Wow.
And make water flour.
Make some water flour.
Wow.
Hot water flour.
Yeah.
Bread.
Hey, you know what? Whatever.
Hey,
that's great. 3 endurance.
That's how the Europeans made it through.
It's true. That's the birth of pizza.
Something
okay,
like
but the more I for real, the more I study, like the more I study business and the more I hear advice about stuff when it comes to, I think we need to move one at a time. The more I hear advice about how to succeed on YouTube and how the whole game works, the more it sounds like business thinking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, okay, so if you're starting a small business, okay, first question people will ask you at a business center or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, what is your product?
Mm-hmm.
What are you offering that other people want? Because if you're offering just another thing that doesn't offer anything unique, is it because there's not enough provided from other people, or is it because this is something you're passionate about?
Totally.
And if it is something you're passionate about, despite being in an overly saturated market, how can we do it unique? Because you're not going to get sales selling the same thing but packaging it slightly different.
Yeah.
You know?
Dude, you're super on point.
Yeah, and I know business. I don't know YouTube, so I'm going into this, but it seems like kind of business and sales are in the same avenue.
Well, it's essentially the same thing. Like, think about like if you literally think about time as money, you are like hunting for people's time.
Right.
Like you're their attention. Like
hunting for people's time.
Yeah.
That's an interesting perspective.
Yeah, like people, especially like on the online market, like it's the same for businesses as it is for content creators.
Yeah.
Like you're in a competition for time and attention.
Yes.
So yeah, you just want to, and think of like investment. What are you investing your time in? Because like it's like when you think about time and money as investments,
True.
I think it draws like more of a straight line. Because like you hear like time is money, but when you think about investing your time the way you invest your money is very.
Because a lot of people hold on to their money and spend it well, or at least the people who are successful with money are the ones who think about what they spend and then act with it accordingly. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Man, I kill things fast.
I don't, but I protect myself.
Yeah. No, this is a great situation. That's really interesting, man.
Yeah.
That's really interesting. And like there obviously is an element. No, that's okay. There's obviously an element of luck to everything. Yeah, and I guess what I'm passionate about right now, and what I was getting discouraged about, is I'm putting a lot of effort into the quality of my content and the amount.
Yeah.
But I'm not getting I'm not getting any payback.
Right.
But I think that I also just need to be patient. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. The nature of the internet these days, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like the nature of the internet these days, even with like Google's SEO and the way things work, is the more people call out and like naturally like want to help people, the more everything on the internet these days, even people will want to like encourage people and help people. Does that make sense? Like in a blog, let's say, if someone calls you out, right, and someone's like, hey, this website is great,
Okay.
Right? Like, or this food is great. I had this food. Go back here. They're awesome. Just because they want to, or like give you a tip how to make awesome food. Just because they care about it. Google their algorithms will boost that and will actually give them a lot of attention more than you just saying, here's a whole bunch of links. Here, do my stuff, follow my stuff. Instead, when people just organically have people who follow them and respond and people who want to help, it oftentimes it's more successful. Am I wrong? Like, I don't know.
No, I think you're totally right. Yeah, especially when it comes to like Google and SEO. Oh, now I can cook with flatbread.
Dude, you should mix it with honey.
Yes.
Oh.
Honey bread.
Honey bread. Oh, that's awesome. There's 104 recipes.
Wow.
Wow, that's so cool.
What is
You
that?
make cookies?
Cookies?
That's amazing. Awesome. And you got intellect, so I wonder if you do magic damage, and so you're going to do more damage now.
I just want to keep cooking.
Dude, you should. I'm so boring. I'm just like, give me attack power. Do you want to...
I don't know.
Let's go down here, yeah?
Should we spend our coins? Is that a thing?
Yeah, I want to. Oh, there's the merchant. Okay, yeah, let's do that. I don't know. My website days back in the day, as far as I know, it was like it rewards people who...
Yeah, one thing we haven't talked about is pushing your content. Like sharing your own content.
Right.
Trying to reach an audience elsewhere.
Yes.
Because like...
What?
Because relying on like YouTube's recommended system can be pretty tough.
Right.
So like trying to post on Reddit or post on Facebook, do whatever the heck you can.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm doing either.
Oh, came back to life. Oh, okay.
Oh, sugar.
Oh no. Oh, I have to fight my way out.
Oh, you have to take him at the knees. Am I attacking him? I don't know.
Okay.
I can take him at the knees so quick, though. This guy's a ton of health.
Yeah, what the heck is going on? Oh, I understand. There's the big bar at the bottom.
Yeah. So there's the knees, and then you hit him in the head, and that's what kills him, I guess. This is like such an interruption to our conversation. It's so hard to talk when we do this, eh?
Yeah.
This is difficult.
Yeah, I'm not like the greatest at like multitasking.
That's okay.
Specifically verbally. I can like...
Oh, dude, you got knocked out.
Oh. Yeah, I died. I'm a dead boy.
Yeah.
That's alright.
I got this. Maybe.
Yeah, so like pushing your content elsewhere, Facebook, Reddit, Twitter.
Right.
I'm trying to like reach. So like for example, your rage video.
Yes.
Like I think that's.
Oh, oops. Like my Sekiro.
So for example, your rage video, like that was like a perfect video that could be picked up on like another site,
right?
Like whether Reddit or whatever. Yeah, I think Reddit.
And then like make it big, in a way.
Yeah, I think.
So it's a little bit of, is this just going to organically be picked up just as like kind of luck or something?
And once it gets like picked up on another site, the YouTube algorithm might kick in and like it starts getting recommended. But if nobody's watching your content, like why would YouTube recommend it, right?
Of course.
So
it's kind of like a rough little loop that everyone's in, right? Like you make content, but why would anyone watch it if no one has watched it?
Yeah, because like that's how the algorithm works, right? Like it's based off engagement.
Right.
So if you don't have any engagement, how could it recommend? So you kind of have to put it out there. And like I think Reddit specifically, because it's really the only like big forum I can think of that like that really allows YouTube links. Like Facebook would be great if you could post YouTube links.
Right.
Although Facebook groups,
well, you can. Oh, you mean like it's an option to tag?
No, like if you post a YouTube link, Facebook won't show it to anyone.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like unless like yeah, so like if you put out a YouTube link, Facebook doesn't want traffic going to YouTube. They want traffic staying on Facebook. So if you post a video on Facebook, like natively on Facebook, it'll get tons of views. It'll show it to everyone.
Right.
But if you put out a YouTube link, it won't show it to anyone. But
right. So it'll take you to YouTube, but it won't actually play it. It'll take you to YouTube, but it won't show you it on Facebook.
No, like it'll hide your post from your friends. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
So the way the algorithm works, it's less likely to show up.
Yeah, if you have a bunch of, if you have a bunch
I didn't know that.
yeah, like it's super like manipulative.
Huh.
If you post a link and like say you got like all your friends liked the link, like the post.
Yeah.
I'm sure at that point Facebook would start like showing it to people, but
for sure. But that's just like regular synergy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But it really throttles itself, especially with the way Facebook works. It's like more likes. Well, it'll start showing it to more people.
Mm-hmm.
But if they don't allow it to get likes, because it won't show it to anyone, then it will inevitably not get any views, which is really stupid.
You gotta press.
But yeah, I think Reddit's like a good incubator for creators.
Yeah?
Yeah. Just like, essentially you're putting your content into a community. And like that's how the community runs, is with content, right? So.
Right. Yeah, Reddit seems to have a lot of really good content. Like anytime you're looking for good content or like legit thoughts on things, Reddit is like the best place to go.
Another thing you can do, and I saw it a lot in like the Vine, in the beginning of Vine, is like you kind of find like your like creators in the same realm as you.
Yeah.
And you kind of like you kind of start that community, and like you join that community, and they support your videos, you support their videos. You're creating like internal audience, and I've seen that like work really well, and then you just slowly grow from there, because then you can rely on like 10 people to always be commenting and liking your posts and like watching your videos, and that could grow into like 100 people, but like you're kind of always, it's always good to like know other people who have like-minded content with like similar quality. So it's like even with Maddie, like Maddie and Peter McKinnon, like they share an office. They're always, well, they don't really collab too much, but they're kind of in like the same like community, along with like the rest of the other photographer guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's essentially the same thing, just on a small scale.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
It like breaks it up so that people have manageable groups so they can all help each other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like you work together, build your audience.
Because if things become too big, then everyone just gets lost.
It's also nice being in a community of people who are like collectively passionate about the same thing. So like if you found like
it's true.
Like if you found like someone who's making quality like gaming videos, but they don't have like a huge audience, like that would be a great like person to connect with. And then they might have like tips like, oh, this worked for me, you should try it. Ooh, I like this character.
Oh my gosh, this character's way cooler.
Yeah.
we clearly picked weird characters last time. Dang.
I can shoot my thing further if I hold it.
Oh, sick.
So we keep our buddy? How come we're
we keep our buddy. Oh, buddy.
I feel like I'm an Overwatch character that shoots the orbs.
You totally are. Oh, you're like Syndra from League of Legends.
Yeah, there you go. That's a game that I never played.
Yeah. Oh, it's a poor girl. Let's soothe her. No, let's mock her. Haha, little girl. You stupid girl. Aw, we got a serpent.
She's crying.
She's crying? Oh no.
Just keep dodging.
Yeah. I'll be the bait. Come after me.
Killing it.
Good. Awesome. You get that other health. Yeah, good. Oh, I feel bad now. I am definitely the type of player that like when I play a game, I will be as good as possible the first time, just so like I feel good about myself, and then later when I play it again, I'll play like the worst because I just don't care anymore. But like if I do make a bad decision when I play the first time, I'll feel awful. Like I'll actually feel awful for like quite a while. I don't know. Maybe I play video games too much.
I play Fortnite and Minecraft. This is the only two games I play.
Well, do you ever feel bad if you kill the villagers?
I don't kill the villagers because that's rude. Also, they're beneficial if you keep them alive.
Right, of course. I just rest. You got all this cool stuff. You can like talk to the stars. I'm just sleeping away.
As I do. Cool. Yeah.
All right. Sure. Why not? Cool. So what do you think of this game so far?
It's pretty fun.
Yeah, the plot is pretty incredible. Huh?
Yeah, we're kind of just like mindlessly going through it, so I don't really know what's going on.
I'm sorry if any of the developers end up seeing this. I'm sorry.
It's a beautiful game, and it looks like a lot of fun to enjoy. What do you do? Sorry, I don't have coins. Okay, goodbye.
Yeah, sorry, I hogged them by accident.
No, don't be sorry. Yeah, I feel like we're definitely not doing this game justice. It looks like a lot of fun.
Really nice. Like, Osborne and I, we went through that game called Pathway by Chucklefish, and it's... What? Oh, for the Moon Feast. Yeah, this is just... See, we, like, clicked on the same thing, like, 4 times. And we didn't even read it.
No.
Like, do the same thing over and over again.
Story. Who needs it? You know what that's like? It's like, you know on Netflix how you can skip the intro?
Yeah.
Someone worked really hard on that intro.
It's true. It's true. It's true. You know what? Have you ever seen the shows where, like, let's say that 70s show, where every single season it's, like, a different beginning at times? Maybe it's not that 70s show, but there'll be, like, small things they change. Yeah. But then because of Netflix, they skip the intro, so you don't even get to see the awesome intro that someone worked on.
No, like, someone got paid a lot of money to make that intro.
Yeah, just for everyone ever to skip it.
But, you know.
Especially in Netflix exclusives.
Yeah.
That's it, guys. We're cutting the department for intros.
Yeah.
Turns out no one watches them.
Yeah, real. I'm watching the OA right now. I'm pretty sure it's a Netflix exclusive. And there's no intro. There's nothing to skip.
Oh, I didn't even notice because...
Are you watching OA?
Yeah, I am, but, like, I didn't even notice because, like, I just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
That's funny.
There's just the classic, like, lines and the boom.
Right. Like, it's almost like a YouTube intro.
Yeah, it's just like a quick little, like, bumper.
Right.
Another thing you could do is just have, like, normal conversation talking.
Yeah. And
have gameplay separately. So you have, like, this perfect, like, podcast, and then you just have visual. So, like, there's a lot of YouTubers that used to do that. They play, like, Counter-Strike or Call of Duty. They talk about whatever. And
Right, because that's just, like, something to keep you visually interested.
Yeah.
So you could be, like, giving the report on life.
But you got, like, this, like, sick, like, 30-to-1 KD ratio on, like, Call of Duty.
Right. Because that's me.
Yeah.
30-to-1 KD ratio. No, I am definitely not a top-tier gamer, and, like, I'm completely self-aware, so I know that that genre, that niche, is totally out the window.
Yeah.
I play completely for fun, and, like, all the games that I primarily play are just for either the beauty or the storyline. That's, like, the thing I do.
Totally. So, yeah, that's why I think it'd be even good to don't even worry about gameplay, just focus on talking.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the things that... like, because, you know, PewDiePie and a lot of people that are really, like, entertaining are big on YouTube.
Yeah.
One of the pressures I felt when I first started was I had to be just as funny as them. And if I wasn't, I was a failure.
Right.
And I think that that's wrong. What do you think about that? Like, do you think that's a fair... Like, when you look up to someone, do you think that's fair to compare yourself and keep yourself to that standard? Like, do you think that's being too hard, or do you think that you should actually keep that as, like, the forefront of your focus?
I think it's always good to know, like, kind of like what other people are doing, but, like, you never want to, like, be the next PewDiePie.
Right.
You kind of want to, you know, do your own thing.
Like, if my name was Billy Bob, I want to be the next Billy Bob.
Yeah.
But, like, you still want to be like something, right?
I think I need to focus on your question.
Yeah. Here, you get those coins, because I take everything.
Okay, cool.
So my question is, like, when you compare yourself, when you compare yourself to, like, someone who, let's say it's PewDiePie, because you mentioned PewDiePie.
Sure.
Like, when I first started, I expected myself to be as funny or as good at editing or good at being memeing and everything.
Yeah.
Memeing. You know what I mean.
Yes, the verb.
Yeah. as PewDiePie or Game Grumps or whoever.
Right.
And when I fall short, because I haven't been doing this for years, I feel kind of like a failure, or I feel like I'm not being good enough. Do you think that's healthy, or do you think that, like, to push me onwards, or do you think that I should just be kind of happy with what I am and go from there? Like what do you suggest the mindset be?
Yeah, that's tough, because like there's obviously value in what they're doing and how they're doing it.
Right.
So to want to strive for that level of excellence, or even better, is like. But then at the same time, you want to like be your own person and
of course
be your own style.
Yes.
Yes. You know what? That's tough. I don't know. I've never really been in that situation.
Because you've been so definably
Okay.
you.
You know what? Here, let me put it in like my own terms.
Okay, cool.
People would always compare me to Zach King. So like I was doing VFX. Zach King was like the guy doing VFX.
He still does his stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's incredible.
Yeah, he has a staff of like 10 people.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's awesome.
So like I know Zach King. Like I've been to his office and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, people would always compare me to him, but like I didn't really see myself as him. Like I was trying to do I was trying to do things like a bit differently. Okay. But at the same time, I knew what he was doing helped me in a way.
How so?
Because if people were interested in his content, then they might also be interested in my content. Okay. And I could kind of like tail off that.
Right.
Yeah, you know, I never really wanted to strive for what Zach King was doing. I kind of always wanted to be different, like
how so?
So like,
because like I bet that's a way a lot of people see it. Like they come to an impasse where they're like, well, look, someone else is doing it, and I don't know if he was doing it better, but they're doing it better. Why should I even try to do it in this way? Because there's someone already there.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like if I have a business and I'm like, I have a passion for creating T-shirts, let's say, and Supreme, or like, no, Supreme's a horrible example.
Like you wouldn't open a soup shop beside a soup shop.
Right.
That's the stupidest thing.
But like Billabong is very successful, so I'm like, look, Billabong has the market, so why should I even try?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But I guess you just need to find out what your specific niche is.
Yeah, it's like you have to be a little bit different.
Do you think that if one specific thing is something that people are passionate about, like if someone's really passionate about soup and the only available option is to be beside another soup shop, do you think that they should still have that soup shop? Or do you think that they should like reevaluate? Because like, what if they're just really passionate about it?
But how does passion equal success? You know, like...
That's true. I guess it really depends on the industry, doesn't it? Because if you're passionate as a creator, that'll show. But if you're passionate as someone who creates like robots, well, if your robot malfunctions, you could be all passionate, but your robot's gonna malfunction. Yeah, I guess it depends on the industry.
I have no idea, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's tough.
I'm just trying to think about stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the original thought there? Like comparing yourself to others and how to deal with that?
Yeah, I just wanted to like ask what you thought about people like getting bummed out about comparing yourself and like being really hard on yourself. Like, what's the balance? Because everything in life, like, we should always compare to some things and look up to some things, right? Yeah. We should always strive to be better and strive to be similar to the things that we love and that have inspired us. But we don't want to be like clones of those either. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I guess I'm trying to ask, what is the balance?
Yeah, that's a tough thing.
But it's probably something you just have to find out on your own.
Yeah, I think you just gotta find your voice.
My intention with this has been to, like, I just really want it to be encouraging to people. You know, like, I know for me, I can only compare to the way I feel. And like personally right now, I'm feeling a little bit discouraged with YouTube, but I'm not going to stop. And it's like discouragement and determination to go further. You know? So I guess, is there anything further that you would, I don't know, give good advice for people?
Yeah. Yeah, just I would say a good format is to teach. Give good value, even if it's entertainment value. If you can make something a bit more punchy, like quick, punchy, like things to like, that's very shareable.
Yeah.
and that's going to help build an audience. And then once you build an audience, you can, you don't have to worry so much about making like amazing content, which just kind of sounds terrible to say. So you don't have to focus too much about your quality. You can do a little more quantity.
Right.
So like making longer form videos that people are actually going to care about because they care about you.
Right. But until that point, you want to do stuff that contributes to people's lives somehow.
Yeah, you want to give value.
Nice. You got faith.
Cool. Want to wrap it up?
Yeah. Well, thanks guys for following us along on this. I hope you enjoyed it. This is our first one. This is Matthew Paquette, Vine famous. Just joking.
Ex-Vine famous.
Ex-Vine famous, yeah. I hope to do more of these. I think it's kind of cool. And it's fun to just talk with people and get their perspectives. Thanks, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.
Yeah, let's hope that's recorded.
Peace! Who is this guy? He needs to cover his nipples.